All right, we're going to show you how to do exactly what we are doing right now, which is a very high quality interview. And we're not in the same room, we're not even in the same city. Now, before you say, "Oh, your lighting's not perfect," whatever, listen to this. We're using the same camera, and it's like a $20 Canadian camera, and the microphone that I'm using is also about $20 to $25. Now, if you're not listening to this with headphones, I suggest put them on right now. Listen to how clear it is. You'll notice it's much clearer, even with this cheap stuff, than if you were, on the phone or on Skype or Google Meet or any of this. And what a lot of people think is if you see a good one, they must have good hardware. But the reality is it's all about the software. We made this software ourselves because we couldn't find anything easy enough or useful or cheap enough to buy. So we made this Podsplice, which we're using, and it's absolutely so easy to use, fantastic. And jump in if you have a couple of points here so you can see how fast the relay is.
Well, there is no relay. That's the whole point about Podsplice. There's no lag. And even if we're seeing a lag, a tiny bit, which to be honest, I don't really see, it would be we talk on a lesser quality. We hear each other. It's like we're talking on the phone right now, but we're each recording on our own computers separately. And that's the difference. That's called a double ender. It just means each person is recording in perfect high quality and then later you mix it. That's how you get the studio quality remotely. Like if you have a remote guest or interview, and that's the only way to do it in high quality is to actually each record it. And there's different ways to do it, but we made a really easy one that's only browser based as well.
Right. And then the other thing I would say is, you mentioned it's just like talking on the phone, but the quality, and we talk on the phone all the time. What we've noticed is it's so fast. Like when we're even on the phone, we kind of sometimes cut each other off because there's a tiny lag that's different than doing it in person. This feels like we're in the same room, right? It's so fast and the connection is fast. And that is just the way, because I guess we paid more for a high quality connection behind the scenes. So it's way better than like a Skype or even a phone that you pay for. I guess Skype doesn't really exist anymore, but WhatsApp or any of these, because we're paying on the back end more. It's not that much for us, but it's more money than these cheaper ones. And the connection is like lightning fast. And on top of that, as you said, my computer's recording me, it's recording my microphone. Your computer camera is recording you on your computer. And then the software instantaneously, when we're done, collects both of those, sends them together. You don't have to have a guest who knows anything at all. Like the one guest, they just click a link and they choose their microphone and they're in. Once the podcast is over, it's all synced up and put up together for you, and then that's the end of it. You don't have to know anything other than like click this button.
No, exactly. So it's a high quality remote recording way to do it in an easy way. And you can actually do this for free if you wanted to and use something like OBS, but like Andrew would have to download it, like your guest would. You would each have to have it installed at the same time, and then you talk on something like Skype or whatever, and you'd say, "Okay, go," and you both have to click it, try to click it at the same time, and you actually do a clap, and then later you try to line them up to make sure that they're in sync. So it's a lot of work. So even if you know how to do it, like we know how to do this, we could be using OBS right now, but it would be a lot of work. We would never record because it's just such a pain to do that. So this makes it so easy, so much easier when it's cloud based. The host just clicks a button and then after it's done, it automatically records later and then we can edit it wherever we want to.
Right. Now you might be thinking, okay, well, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to get Riverside or Descript. There's some other ones that can do that. We've tried them both. Now, here's the thing. They're both much more expensive than Podsplice. And also, there are certain things that you can't do. One is we notice our connection just talking together, so we're not cutting each other off, is much better. Two is if we wanted, we can show this in another video. We're not going to bother. We can do a screen share that shows a video that we're watching. So let's say we want to watch a YouTube video on like how to do gardening, because that's what our podcast is about. And we want to see some other famous gardener or chef or something, and we want to watch their YouTube video together. and then make that part of our video and then we comment on it. You can't do that with anything else because what happens is even if you can share the screen, you can't capture the audio. For whatever reason, they didn't build that feature. We actually found it quite difficult to build the feature too, but we did build it. So we can share the screen, watch it together with no lag, and then the high quality 4K video comes out in our final video, which we're both watching as well. So that's just an unbelievable feature that even if you think you don't want to do it, it's really useful to do in a lot of podcasting where part of the podcast is just like, hey, let's watch this clip and then both react to it.
Right. And you might be thinking, okay, maybe I'll just use Zoom or Skype or, yeah, as you said, Google Meets or something or WhatsApp to record the conversation and not even use OBS. And yes, the truth is you can do that, but it's low quality because it's only one recording. One person is recording, the host would be, and then whatever the other person is saying, it would be in a slightly, well, it could be a very laggy quality. The audio is always worse, the video is much worse. It's not gonna look or sound the same, so why would you
Wait,
do it that
not only
way?
the audio is worse, the audio of the video you're sharing is non existent, right? If you try that on Canva, Riverside, or Descript, they just don't capture the system audio. So you'll just get a dead silent video due to,
Well, you actually but also, let's say even if you recorded it somehow in some setup, you only get one merge file, so, like, Podsplice has 6 tracks afterwards. You have the host, video, the host audio, the screen share video, the screen share audio, the guest video, the guest audio, and then later, if you wanna edit them, you can. Normally, they're all merged together, so you can't even edit it after. That's a huge problem, and then you think, "Oh, I'll just do it later." It's literally impossible because they're all one file. Once it's merged, which it is, you can't do it again.
so, and then we give you both, right? The merged final file and the 6 individual tracks if you want to go edit any one of those. And currently we're charging what, 15 bucks a month or something ridiculous to use this. And you can record yourself as well. You don't have to just do it with an interview. This is actually the harder part. I mean, it's not harder to use, it was harder to build. But you can do a screen recording with your face, without your face, voiceovers, voice over the videos, whatever. You can do all the same thing with just yourself, make that type of video as well.
That's right. And we're going to be using, and we do use the software all the time. And I think that's a big difference between the other recording softwares. Like the owners, which is Andrew and I, are the ones using it. So if we don't like a feature, we want to change something, we will change it. And you might think, okay, look at our setup right now, not the best. We will be improving our video and audio displays for sure. But it actually is recording in perfect quality. We just aren't using the best equipment at the moment.
Right. And a lot of times I'm doing like faceless stuff anyway. So I haven't really until now thought that much about my video setup. But Podsplice is perfect for like super high quality video. Again, this is 20 bucks. I'm in a dark basement. Ad's got the same camera. It's already okay. But, the better camera you get, the better it gets. And again, these microphones, I think the quality is pretty good, especially for, over the internet conversation. Plug in some earphones, 25 bucks.
No, exactly. And we just wanted to show you too what a normal setup that you can do without, spending a lot of people don't want to spend $500, $1,000 or whatever your setup is. So it's not bad. You get the idea. This is you can do this for under $100 each easily. More like
Yeah.
$50 each probably realistically.
Yeah, exactly. So, um, anyway, I think that's good for now. Just get Podsplice. It's so easy to use. It's like using, I don't know, email. So we're not going to show you like which buttons to click because it's almost self-explanatory once you get it. You just create a link, send it over and start, it's like how do you use WhatsApp to call someone? Like press the call button and then you've called them, right? It's like
Right,
no
right.
harder than that.
And we're going to put links on how to use it. We just wanted to explain what it does and what the difference is. Okay, we will talk to you soon.
Yeah.